Today it's time to fly our drone. A while ago, me and Elea managed to score a great deal in Switzerland. Yeah, in Switzerland, out of all places, on a DJI Mini 5 Pro. It took us a little bit to get the drone over here on my place. But now that I do have it here, I really want to start flying this thing. And I've been flying it a little bit already, but I really want to get good at doing this. And I did manage to find a very nice spot, which was quite difficult in my area, because this whole city is basically a no-fly zone, I figured out. But okay, I managed to find the spot. Spot looks great, and like a real Dutchie, I'm going on the bike. So it's time to go outside. I'm gonna take you guys with me.
I thought I had it figured out, believed in us, we were meant to be, no doubt. Our teenage love, everybody else could see the way we were, living in a fantasy. When I kiss her, I don't know where we're going, I don't know at all. I don't know how we're growing, I'll be moving on, gotta let it go, living on my own, making me strong, now I wanna show, I can hold my own, see how much I've grown, better off alone, baby, I don't live it all alone. So sorry for the heartache and saying goodbye, for wasting your time, for wasting your time. I don't know how we're growing, I'll be moving on, gotta let it go, living on my own, making me strong, now I wanna show, I can hold my own, see how much I've grown, better off alone, baby, I don't live it all alone.
We made it. While I arrived here, I saw that most people are leaving right now. probably because it's getting close to dinner time here, but that's good for me because that means less people around that I can potentially scare off, or, you know, worse things happen with the drone. NANI? Well, it's gonna be okay. But yeah, less people, definitely good. Because then they're not gonna be bothered by me flying around. So yeah, let's get the stuff. And then, of course, here we have first the drone. And of course, the controller. The other one. Okay. So the drone is sitting here. It's ready to fly. But now I'm gonna fly it. There's a few things that I wanna do or get better at. First is called the orbit. I'm gonna position the drone to have a clear view on a clear subject, and then it's gonna circle around the subject. I'm also going to do a rocket where my gimbal will be pointed all the way down to the ground, focused on the subject, and then I'm gonna slowly ascend with the drone, while the drone is also gonna turn either clockwise or counterclockwise, which should create pretty nice dynamic effect. For sure, I want to try the rising orbit. Told you guys I'm gonna do an orbit, but I think it looks even cooler if at the same time you're slowly rising with the drone. So that's gonna look pretty cool. And then we have what's called a push-in turn, where I'm gonna fly the drone forward, and then I'm gonna slowly turn either left or right with the left stick, so that, yeah, you get this forward movement at the same time the camera angle is twisting. And then we have what's called a tilt-up reveal, where I'm just gonna point the camera at the horizon, I'm slowly flying forward and then tilting the camera up. So yeah, it creates a simple but nice reveal of the scenery behind. And then I also wanted to do a follow movement today, using the drone's own capabilities to track a subject, but as you guys have already seen on the way here, I already used that. So let me know what you guys think about how that went. Now it's time to actually fly the drone. Holding the takeoff. And there we go. So my drone is in the air, and let's see if we can try some of these moves. There so happens to be a subject here, where if I position my drone somewhere like this, and then I highlight it, there we go. And right now I'm just using the built-in features of the controller to just select the subject, click POI, and then yeah, it's gonna rotate around all by itself. I can speed it up like this. Also gonna get used to not just like locking in, staring at my screen, but also just actually keeping an eye on the drone itself. Yeah, so let's keep going. And now there's actually something else I want to try, because with this one you can also not just tilt the gimbal up and down, you can also like let it roll to the side. So let's see. I just fly, and then when I'm going a bit faster, I'm also going to slowly turn this thing back. Yeah, I can even keep it going like that. Yeah, which I think is pretty sick. Okay, so I'm gonna try this rising orbit thing now, and I think this feature with just selecting this area to focus on should make this pretty easy. So now I can just rise and turn at the same time. It's not keeping it perfectly in the center, but there we go. That's pretty good. It's nice. I'm going higher while orbiting, and I mean, you can orbit slow, fast. And then the rocket should be pretty similar to what I already did. I'm still gonna rise and turn instead of doing it from like a distance and having an angle. Let's see if I can select this area again. Okay. And then now I'm gonna try and ascend while also, oh, that was a bit fast, while also turning. Okay, there we go. Now that's what I want. I feel like this, like locking on to a target, it's not always working exactly how I want it to. I feel like it's not keeping it always very nicely in the center. I think I should definitely just like get very good at doing it myself. Then I can get an even better result. Let's try that once. Okay, I want to start something like this. I have it pretty much centered now. Gimbal's all the way down, and I'm gonna slowly rise, and then I'm gonna have to push. It's so difficult. So maybe first, let's just try and spin it in place. Yeah, see, not like this is what I want it to look like, but then, yeah, with the goalpost in the center. But it takes me like 1 or 2 seconds to get a feeling for how much input I should give on both sticks. And before I get to that point, like the drone has already moved a little bit. So let's try it one more time. See, now that I kind of know that I need to put more power into the left stick than the right one. There you go, that's better. And then, at the same time, I want to go up. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna try my tilt up reveal. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly forward while also tilting the gimbal up. At the same time, I'm gonna ascend a little bit. Gimbal up, 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 up. And wow, reveal. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna try my push and turn move. So I'm just gonna slowly move a bit forward. While moving forward, I'm gonna twist the camera to one side as well, where I'm moving forward. At the same time, camera moves, getting a bit close to these trees over here. Go forward. And as we go forward, give it a little look around of the area. It's not flying this tree here. Very nice. Okay. Okay, my battery's getting low. I think I did pretty much most of the moves I wanted to do. So I think it's time to drop the drone. Slowly forward. Hello, that's me. And then as I fly closer, I can now slowly have it land back here on the pavement. That's better. There we go. There's the bad boy drone. It did its job, but now it's time to close it. There we go. Close all the wings, and then I need to get my gimbal protector like that, positioned underneath. Like that. Okay, I just put most of my stuff in my backpack. I'm gonna close up here, and I will see you guys back home. And we're back. I just came back, put away my stuff, and finished putting my footage on the computer. Premiere is already running. I started editing, so you guys can watch this video later, like you're doing now. And while I was editing, I also realized, maybe I should have recorded my controller screen, because I was talking about a bunch of things I was doing, but you guys couldn't see. But okay, lesson learned for next time. If you guys could let me know what you thought of the video, if you liked it, or if you have some things that I could improve, let me know in the comments. If you drop a subscribe and a like, I appreciate that. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.